It's all about finding what gives you peace, and for me, that's music. If you just follow that same path, it's going to guide you to where you're meant to be. I want my journey to show others, especially women of color, that nothing is impossible.
The evolution of how I've rediscovered music from my culture has been a journey of me coming back to my roots.
I grew up on Bollywood, I grew up on Arabic music, and growing up in the city and going to different clubs and seeing a DJ for the first time, I was like, oh.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing, connecting the dots between different genres and sounds.
My first job was in investment banking, and I would feel this bitterness towards myself. Why am I not putting this effort towards my own goals? I think I've gotten fired for more jobs than I've quit. Every time it was pushing me further into alignment with my purpose. I kept finding myself going back to DJing. It's like, this is clearly my obsession. It took 10,000 hours to get there. I just feel like I belong here. I belong behind a booth. My sound is a mix of New York roots, international influence, underground representation. It's the cities that made me and the sounds that I've always loved. The stories I'm trying to tell in my DJ sets are trying to show a connecting thread between those sounds. The DJ is a collector, a storyteller, a journalist, a community builder, a shaman, a healer. You're like a scientist behind the booth. You're in your own world. You're making these connections. My event series is called Azadi, which means freedom. Freedom to be who you want to be in the space that I create. It's this symbiotic flow of energy in a room that's just positive and loving and makes everyone be like, oh my God, that was the most unforgettable night of my life for both of us. That's what's so special about DJing. We know what makes people dance and move. You just want to invoke that feeling in other people through your own music. I'm really excited to just put my own music out in the world and see where that chapter takes me. Looking back at my journey, there's nothing I regret. There's nothing I wouldn't do again. Everything that I did led me here. If you show up every day, it's just a matter of time. Things will fall into place.